By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favourite book? Pray tell, did you find it?
as I wandered through the fortress, I stumbled upon von Bergov's chambers, and there it lay. Red leather, gold inlay, just as you said.
You really found it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, did you have any time to leaf through it and see what it's about?
I read a bit of it.
What did you think?
While reading it, I thought the writing style seemed familiar.
Really?
Well, yeah. As if I knew the writer himself. Or herself.
Women writing books. Come now.
Why not? I bet they would write better than many men.
Such audacity.
More like experience. I once helped with copying. Most of it was boring drivel.
I can imagine. A person does all that work to learn to read and write, but then they sit you down at a table to copy the works of others for the rest of your life.
Waste of time, right?
Not just time, above all, talent.
Hold on. Who wrote this, then?
I did. Look, you've never thought about writing something.
Me? And what would I write?
How should I know? Poetry, a novel, a treatise, or a whole book?
I've been through quite a bit, but I never thought of writing it down.
Wouldn't you want to at least give it a try?
I suppose I'm not quite sure where you're going with this.
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish writing it together. You and me. What do you think?
That sounds great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers. Will you escort me?
My pleasure.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas, but we must contribute in equal part.
Both? Well, fine. And what should I do?
Just tell me what you'd like to read about. A tale of a man or a woman? I'll take careful notes of everything.
I dunno.
You'll have to try a little harder. Otherwise, we'll be here until Judgment Day.
Well, being a man myself, a man, I suppose.
Why not? And what kind of a man is he?
You mean I have to think up a name?
You don't need to, but try to describe him so I can better imagine him. With a single word, even.
How about a priest or a vicar? That could be interesting.
Well, I've never taken much of a liking to them, but if you say so. What interests you about them?
I myself spent some time at the Sasau monastery among the monks, and it certainly was interesting.
Really? No offence, but I can't imagine you hiding those muscles of yours under a frock. How in the world did you end up there?
Well, it wasn't my idea, believe me. I had to track down a fella hiding among the novices. It was very important for me to find him before other people did.
I presume he did something and was hiding in the monastery so they couldn't get him?
Yeah, something like that. But as soon as that was done, I hightailed it. A monk's life is truly not for me.
Wait, you just packed up and ran off?
Well, It was all a farce anyway.
Yes, but you had to take the monastic vows, didn't you?
Well, that's too strong of a word. More like mumbled through it. And with help.
But that vow is for your entire life. You can go to hell for that.
I repented for it. I went on an honest penitential pilgrimage and asked forgiveness for all my sins.
That's good. I hope the Lord heard you and your soul is cleansed.
Well, I know a priest who fought in the war and can wield a sword to this day. He trained with it every day in front of the church. But he also has a penchant for drinking and keeps a woman in the house.
Well, let's see. A priest is living proof that no man exists without sin. And what did the little sheep in his flock think of that?
What do you think? They took his parish from him, and he can be glad it wasn't worse. He even had a vicar snooping around for a while.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I suppose he brought it upon himself. What if I take that as a criticism, then? Not a philippic, of course. More like a little nudge.
I wouldn't do it. I knew a girl who in good faith failed to watch her tongue, and she almost ended up badly.
She wouldn't be the first or the last. What did she do that was so horrible?
She just tried to help people. Sometimes against their will, that's true. But she never would have hurt anyone. She cared for the wounded and the sick. She did everything to get them food and a place to sleep.
A perfect saint.
Literally. Virgin Mary herself took her into her service.
And how did this girl find out?
The Mother of God appeared to her in a dream and spoke to her.
And was there any proof that this really was the case? That she wasn't making it up?
One time she dreamed about a cave frequented by the devil himself. She described exactly where I had to go, and I found it.
And did you meet the devil there?
No, but I found the bodies of several people. Murdered and dumped down a mine shaft into that cave.
And you think it was the work of Satan? More like a band of thieves or some robber baron?
Let me finish. Up top, near the shaft, I met the murderer. A cruel cutthroat who carried a shield with a devil's head.
That is certainly strange, but it still seems more like a coincidence. If I were that girl, I would have kept my mouth shut. She could have been burned.
Well, that's what happened. She was interrogated by the Inquisition, and even though many people tried to prove her innocence, she didn't escape punishment.
Oh, well, fine. You've convinced me. Maybe we should try something else.
Yes, I agree. Better not to try certain things.